Alright, how's it going, guys? Hope your day is going good so far. Today I really just wanted to go on a rant about school and the business program in general. Not anything bad about the business program, but just how stupid it can get and how stupidly easy it is. I don't understand how people could fail, especially in their first year of business. So yeah, in this video I kind of just wanted to go over my experiences as a business student. If you guys wanted to get into the business administration program, this is kind of what it's going to be like in your first year. So yeah, let's just get into the video here. So first semester I had 6 courses, which, you know, is a pretty big amount of courses for a first year student to have for a semester. But fuck man, that shit was so easy. Like I gotta admit, like, I'm a little smart. I study pretty consistently, but without studying, without going to a single class, I genuinely think I could show up to the exam and pass. Like, holy fuck, everything that you've heard about business and just the business program in general is right. Definitely, well, at least for the first year. Coloring, shit like that, they weren't wrong. Like, we obviously don't fucking pull out coloring books during class, but it might as well be coloring because this shit is so fucking easy. So I had an intro to marketing class, and genuinely, I don't think I learned a single thing in that class. Like, everything in that class was so fucking common sense. Intro to management, same thing. I had a business law class. I think that was probably the easiest class that not the easiest class, the hardest class that I had out of all of them, because we actually learned some interesting shit about, you know, just law in general. Business computer applications, which, holy fuck, I thought business computer applications would be like a little bit more complicated. No, you genuinely, there's like 4 things that you do in that class. You just edit Word documents, you edit PowerPoint documents, you do a little bit of like Microsoft Access, and yeah, like my exams in that class were literally like step-by-step instructions, like, oh, change the font size to 12, change bold this lettering, like write align these paragraphs, and I'm not even joking to you, it was the easiest class. I did not show up for any of it, and it was so fucking easy. Another thing I had to get into, sorry this video is all over the place, but my fucking writing class, holy shit, it was like a grade 6 writing class. The first lecture was dead ass about commas, periods, and like sentence structure, and I'm like, what the fuck, there's no way we're actually being taught this shit. Like, everything that people said about the business program was right. Like, I thought they were just joking. I thought it was going to be a little harder than this. No, fucking commas and periods and sentence structure on the first lecture. Oh my god. Second lecture wasn't anything different. It was just like how to format like fucking paragraphs and shit, and I don't know, that class was just actually fucking ridiculous, man. Like, I don't even know what to say. So yeah, that being said, first semester, super fucking easy. Any of you guys, like, I know business programs like vary depending on school or whatever. Right now I'm kind of going to like a community college business administration program. Next year I'm majoring in accounting, if any of you guys wanted to know. And yeah, if any of you guys are wanting to get into the business program, your first 1-2 years are just going to be so easy. And I know a lot of people shit on business like, oh, it's so easy, shit like this. It's such a useful degree to have. Right now I'm going for like a business administration diploma where I can transfer to the university after. And so far I love it. Like, going to a community college is so cheap. Like, I think I paid $2,800 in tuition last semester, which is like, you compare that to a lot of schools and universities out there, and it's so cheap. So I definitely recommend you guys going into the business program. Not like management or anything, but like accounting, finance, economics, shit like that is always going to be super useful. And yeah, first year is just, oh my god, it's so easy. And I just wanted to like rant about that. Right now I'm in my second semester, just started it off. I think it's even easier than the last semester, to be honest. I have an interpersonal communications class, and that's exactly how you would expect it to be. You dead ass, like, my teacher's like, okay guys, go to different tables, meet new people, and shake their hand and keep eye contact and stuff like that. And holy, like, she dead ass said to all of us at the beginning of the semester, if you don't get an A in my class, like, you're actually stupid. Like, she actually said that, like, you should be getting an A in the class. Entrepreneurship, I have an entrepreneurship class, which is actually like really interesting, and I never thought a business program would offer a class like that. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory, super easy. The other day, one of our activities in class, it literally took up the entire class, was to make a toothbrush catered towards kids. So dead ass, we had to draw a toothbrush, present it to the class, and just make something unique. And I was like, this is so fucking ridiculous. There's no way we're creating toothbrush for toddlers right now. Microeconomics, a lot of people say it's super hard. It's just, well, I know we've only tipped the surface of the iceberg here, but supply and demand, it's pretty fucking easy. I'm not gonna lie. I have a accounting class. I had one last semester. That was probably the hardest part about this program so far, is the accounting classes you need to take in both semesters. And there was dead ass some people just dropping out because of accounting in general, because everything was so easy. And then once they got to accounting, they were like, oh fuck. Like, so many people, like I said, yes, a lot of parts about business are complicated, but as soon as you start getting into like finance and accounting, yeah, that's a shock. That's a shock for most business students. Once you go from like basic marketing and management to accounting, yeah, like there were so many of my friends that I knew that failed accounting and then just had to end up dropping out of the program, because the way that my program goes right now is you need to take like 11 classes. Like, you can't change them. Like, every single class in your first year you need to take. You can't like replace it with anything else. So if you don't pass both accounting classes, you basically just can't make it on to the next year. And a lot of people dead ass ended up dropping out of the program because of accounting. Which, dude, like, it wasn't even that bad. It actually wasn't even that bad, but, you know, you have something a little bit hard, and then all the business students are like, fuck, man, like, yeah. And don't even get me started on final exam averages. You know, if you're a university student right now, or even high school student, the average for like exams is usually like 60, 65. I don't think there was a single final exam last semester that was over a 60% average. For my business law, it was a 50% average, and I'm like, how? Like, business is definitely, first year, I'm just talking about the first year, is probably one of the easiest things you could possibly take in college. So the fact that there's a 50% average for one of the tests just goes to show, like, what the fuck are students doing? Like, what do you just sit on Fortnite all day, or just like jerk off, or go to the bar? Like, that must be true, because if you put in at least a little bit of effort, attend all the classes, you should be passing. You should easily be passing. Accounting, I get it, but man, like, so many people in my program, like, all the stereotypes, everything that you see online is true. Like, there are so many like typical business students in my class, like the frat guys that just, you know, they attend the first class, don't come to any others. In my business computer applications class, I think the first 2 days everyone showed up, and I remember one day coming in like halfway through the semester to class, and there was one dude sitting in there. A class of, like, my classes are pretty small, mind you, but there was one guy in there out of 30 people that attended the class, and I saw him in there with the teacher, and I was just like, yeah, fuck that, I'm leaving. There's no way I'm attending this class. Like, it's ridiculous. You're paying, I know it's not a lot of money, but still $5,000, $6,000 a year, and you're not going to go to any classes, or you're just like not even putting enough effort into pass is ridiculous. And that's, you know, that's ridiculous. Like, yeah, sure, I don't understand how this is like school is the only thing you have to focus on and you're failing. Like, God, it actually pisses me off a lot that, you know, I'm like one of the only people in my class that is putting in effort, and everyone else is just like jerking off and doing other shit. Whatever, it's their loss. Doesn't matter. Like, they can do whatever with their lives. I don't know why you're wasting that much money to go in school in the first place. But yeah, that's my experience with college so far. First year business. I know it's going to get a lot harder since I'm majoring in accounting, and accounting is known to be notoriously fucking hard. One of the hardest majors you could take. I'd say probably like top 10. So yeah, I'm enjoying it right now. I'm probably not going to say the same thing about next year, but yeah, it's been pretty chill. I've just been making YouTube videos, going to school, doing pretty well, attending all my classes, making some new friends, and yeah, college is awesome so far. Like, definitely don't hesitate entering the business program. It gets a lot of shit for being easy and everything, but a lot of people don't realize how fast it can really ramp up, and it's a super useful degree, definitely. And I'm definitely gonna get a lot of value out of it after graduating, and just, yeah, the amount of programs my college specifically offers is amazing. So yeah, shit's going pretty well. So if you guys are ever considering going into business, or you're a business student, comment down below your experiences so far, if you think it's easy or not. And yeah, I just wanted to go on a quick rant today for you guys, but yeah, that's it. See you guys later. Peace. Have a good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you later. Bye.